Temasek's strategic shift from startups to stability. Singapore's state-owned investment giant Temasek is embarking on a significant strategic recalibration, scaling back on its direct investments in early-stage startups as it navigates the changing macroeconomic landscape and contends with the aftermath of high-profile investment failures. So let's talk about this cautious pivot. Temasek, which manages $300 billion portfolio, has long positioned itself as a global investor, with substantial appetite for unlisted companies. However, data reveals a sharp decline in Temasek's direct investments in early-stage companies, from 4.4 billion in 2021 to just 70 million in 2025 year-to-date. The number of first-round investments also plunged from 82 in 2021 to mere 11 last year. Now, this dramatic pullback is driven by two interconnected factors. First and foremost, the rising global interest rates, which have raised the cost of capital for startups, making it harder for them to secure funding and reach the scale required for public listings. Secondly, Temasek has also been stung by a series of high-profile investment failures, most notably its $275 million loss in the collapse of cryptocurrency exchange FTX, which did file for bankruptcy in 2022. The reputational fallout from this fiasco led Temasek to dock the pay of its investment team and senior managers after thorough internal review. So what are the lessons from the past failures? Now, FTX wasn't the only blow. Temasek's portfolio of troubled startup includes Indonesia's eFishery, which faced allegations of inflating financial figures. Singapore-based e-commerce venture Zilingo, which collapsed after governance and financial irregularities. A gene therapy company, LeCanBio, Boston-based Fear Therapeutics, and biotech firm Tessa Therapeutics. Each of these cases highlights the inherent risks of investing in high growth and high volatility ventures. Now, Temasek's leadership has acknowledged these risks. In its own statement, the fund has noted that we are cognizant of the risks and the challenges that early-stage companies face and accept the binary risks that come with investing in them. Yet it also emphasized the need to rebalance its portfolio to reduce volatility and enhance the returns. This leads us to a more measured approach that is being followed. Temasek is not abandoning startups entirely. Instead, it is shifting its focus to larger, more mature companies that are closer to public listing, businesses with proven models and more predictable growth trajectories. It will continue to invest in early-stage ventures indirectly through venture capital funds which distribute risk more effectively across multiple investments. Early-stage investments have been capped at 6% of Temasek's overall portfolio since 2021. Historically, Temasek has enjoyed success with some early-stage investments, most notably in Alibaba, Aiden, DoorDash, and Zomato-owned Eternal. However, recent volatility and a global pullback in the startup investment flows have forced a reassessment of the fund's strategy. Let's look at the performance pressures. Temasek's cautious shift comes amidst broader performance challenges. For the year ending March 2024, the fund delivered a modest 2% return, significantly trailing the S&P 500's 28% gain during the same period. In the previous year, Temasek recorded a 5% decline. These figures underscore the difficulties in navigating an environment marked by high interest rates, geopolitical tensions, and weaker liquidity for growth-stage businesses. In conclusion, we can say that Temasek's recalibration highlights a fundamental truth in investing. Even the most sophisticated institutional investors must adapt to changing market dynamics. As interest rates remain elevated and opportunities dwindle, caution is replacing exuberance in the early-stage space. For Temasek, this means a more measured approach, one that is emphasizing portfolio diversification, risk mitigation, and a sharper focus on companies with clearer paths to profitability. In many ways, Temasek's shift reflects a broader trend across all global investment houses as they rethink risk, return, and responsibility in a world wherein cheap money is no longer a given. The lessons of FTX and other startup disappointments are reminders that not all growth stories have happy endings, and that even a state-backed behemoth like Temasek isn't immune to binary risks of the venture world. Now that's all that we wanted to share with you in this video. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Do stay tuned in for more. Thank you.